This one was better, okay? This one was better than the last one. Hey everyone, my name is Amanda and I'm the Fun Size Reader, and today I wanted to talk to you about Barbarian Alien by Ruby Dixon, which is book 2 in the Ice Planet Barbarian series. So I said I was gonna read an alien-y book because it was Halloween month, right? And so I was hitting trying to hit all of the monsters. I've been trying to hit the vampires, the werewolves, all of that, witches. I did a couple of witches actually. And so here are the aliens. Now I didn't know if I was actually going to read this book after I read the first one. So if you haven't seen my review for the first one, I'll link it above and in the description down below. I didn't know if I was gonna continue with the series, okay? I have had quite a few friends message me and tell me that they have really enjoyed the series as it goes on. And so I've been kind of like back and forth because it's obviously like it's written to be smut, right? And my sweet spot of spiciness in a book is a 3. That's kind of where I like to sit. And these tend to be a 5. And this one was no different. The spice rating on this is definitely a 5. Okay, it's definitely a 5 because it is alien smut. And that's fine. I know that now going into it that it's going to be at that high level. So I'm expecting that. I have been told by multiple people that they get better as they go. Now there are 20 of these books. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read 20 of them. I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of just leaving it open-ended at this point. I don't know what's going to happen with the future of me and the Ice Planet Barbarians. This is book 2. This follows Liz, who at the end of book 1 was kind of picked up by one of the barbarians and taken off, and they disappear. And so this is her story and how she gets to know, God, I can't remember his name. I'm not even going to try to remember the name or pronounce the name. Her alien. This is how she gets to know her alien. So when I say that I like more plot in my smutty books, I'm honest about that. I like there being more plot. I don't care if there's a ton of spice as long as it's not all spice. Now, this book was, the series is written to be smut, so that's why it gets, the 5 chili peppers. But there was plot in this one, you guys. There was a lot of, there was a different plot. It was an enemies to lovers vibe, and I was surprised, okay? I was taken off guard. I was not expecting that. And where it, differed from the last one for me was the last one, like I said, had this whole intro where it was oh no, we're being taken, and then all of a sudden we're screwing aliens, and we're okay with it immediately. She wasn't okay with it right away in this book, and I was like, yes girl, absolutely, have a little bit of question in there. Having that felt like a breath of fresh air, and I felt like there was actually development in this relationship and this codependency of survival and the species and all of that stuff that's all mixed in. But there was also the enemies to lovers, and I was happy about that. This one was better, okay? This one was better than the last one. I still have to give it a 3 just because I liked it, but I don't rave about them. But I had a friend describe the books as as you read them, you just kind of start to have they're comfort books almost, because you kind of know what's going to happen and you know the other characters the more books you read. So it's just comforting. And I could see how that would happen throughout this series. So I like them. They're comfort books to an extent, right? I still know that they're meant to be smut, but that's fine. Maybe the star rating could go higher, but I think still sitting at a 3 is still I might read another one. I might, who knows? But I think they're good. And they are easy to read when my brain doesn't want to focus on anything, and it's just enjoyable and comforting that I know the story and I kind of know what's happening and going on. I don't have to figure things out. That's what I mean by comfort reads. 3 stars, 5 chili peppers, at least on my scale. When the book is supposed to be about spice, It gets 5. And I was really happy that there was plot and that like she wanted to be self-sufficient and she wanted to hunt and she wanted to do all of these things. Like she wanted to learn to be where she ended up being dropped off by alien kidnappers. It was good. It was good. We'll see if I keep going. See. But I also have a question for all of you who are reading these monster romances like I'm reading. Was your favorite movie Beauty and the Beast growing up, or was it just me? Because I think a lot of us are in that boat right now. Anyways, all of these books are on Kindle Unlimited, all 20 of them. They are released in paperback in the bookstores. They've got like fancy new covers and they're super pretty and they're being re-released there. And I think there are some revisions. I know there are some scenes in the first one that were taken out, but that are still in the ebook. So just like know that the versions might be a little bit different. I'm only reading the Kindle Unlimited ones because I am not buying 20 books. I will support her by giving her pages read on Kindle Unlimited, which is just as good as buying the actual physical copy. That's how I'm reading them. So I will put the link for the physical copy down below, but don't forget they are on KU. Thanks for chatting with me about Big Blue Aliens today on Not Hoth. And don't forget, you can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at The Fun Size Reader. See you guys next time.